Hello everyone. Before starting IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds, we should know rules for naming, and that we did last class. Today we'll see this IUPAC names of ligands and metals. So out of that, first we'll see ligands. In last class, I gave that rule in which I said that if we have chloride ion, so of this chloride, this ide is replaced by O. So the name becomes chloro. So for this, we can say, I can start here, Cl minus. Cl minus is now chloro. The IUPAC name is chloro. Now similarly, we'll say this Cn minus, which is cyanide. So as again we have here ide, so that is replaced by O. So the name here it becomes cyano. So Cl minus is chloro, Cn minus is cyano. We'll go for more ligands here. Say if we have CS3 COO minus, which is acetate. This is acetate ion. So in case of acetate, this letter E is replaced by O. Or I can say this 8 becomes ato. That is better to write. Say ato is ATO. So now the name here, as it was acetate, so now it became acetato. If we have oxalate ion is C2O4 2 minus, which is oxalate. So this oxalate ion, again we have 8 here. So 8 becomes ato. So the name of this oxalate ion is oxalato. Here this is letter A. Okay. Similarly, we can write for carbonate, sulfate. Okay. Say if we have carbonate here, CO3 2 minus, and sulfate. So carbonate and sulfate. In both the cases, now directly we can write to the place of 8. We have to write ato. So it becomes a carbonato. Here sulfato. Okay, many more ligands we have. Like if we have SCN minus, which is thiocyanate. Next we have NCS, which is isothiocyanate. In these all, as you see, we have 8. So these all 8 cyanate. Okay, it is cyanate. So here it is ATE. That will become ato. So the name of HCl minus is thiocyanato. So similarly, this is isothiocyanate. cyanato. We are changing this. In all, we saw that ide changes into only this O. Whole ide becomes O. But in case of 8, we are writing ato. Next example we'll see. Next example is if we have NO3 minus, even we'll say this NO2 minus here. One more we have ONO minus. In these all cases, as it's nitrate. So for 8, we'll change this into ato. So nitrato. Now here for this, it is NO2 and ONO. In this, we have to see nitrogen donates here and here oxygen donates. So for this nitro, as its name is nitro, so no change, I can say. No change in the sense, in all cases, we are writing see this ato, thiocyanato, sulfato. ये तो पहले से ही है नाइट्रो. O is already there. Nothing to change. But for this ONO minus, this is very important here. We have to keep in mind nitrito. That's why I wrote with another pen here. Nitrito. So these all IUPAC names of ligands are very important. We should remember that Cl minus, whenever you will see, it is known as chloro, here cyano, this acetato, oxalato, carbonato, sulfato, thiocyanato, nitrato, nitro, nitrito. Similarly, we have IUPAC name for metals. That we write in case of anionic complexes. If you are given with anionic complexes, then you have to use IUPAC names of metals. For example, we have, say we have zinc, zincate, nickelate, aluminate, cobaltate. These all are very simple to write. As Zn is there, we know this is zincate. Here it is nickelate, aluminate. This is cobaltate. But as you move further, in case of say gold or silver, say if we have iron. So in case of gold, we write aurate. In case of silver, it's argentate. For Fe, it's ferrate. Say for copper, Cu, we write cuprate. We'll see more here. Say if we have Pt, platinum. So for that, platinate. These all IUPAC names are very important while writing IUPAC names. of coordination compounds. Zincate, nickelate, aluminate, cobaltate, aurate, argentate, ferrate, cuprate, platinate. Okay, and these all here ligands. We should know IUPAC name of ligands, which we did here, these all, and IUPAC names of metals. Then it becomes very easy